Well, you don't get the build-up, the excitement like this very often, Shark, but, you know, the 3 fights to come, and, you know, I've got the hairs on the back of my neck standing up, really looking forward to it.
Oh, it's exciting, and it's also a bit of an unknown because they're fighting fighters we've never seen before.
That's right, yeah, there's no way you can study them, you don't know anything about them, and Atsushi Hamada over there in the blue corner, 2 defeats out of his 10 fights. You know, there's so many fighters in Japan, you don't know who he's come across, you don't know how good that record is, but if anyone's going to test him and find it out, it's going to be Richie Hardcore Stewart. Oh, you know, he will put the acid on and keep the fight moving right from the word go. And he goes downstairs and Hamada comes in straight away, but good response from Stewart. But then he's turned around, nice left hand from him. So it looks like we've got a real fight on our hands because Hamada looks like he's a sort of fighter that wants to go forward as well. Just a slip there.
Just a slip. And, yeah, you're right. We're quite happy to exchange.
Exactly. He's got
no feeling out round here.
Oh, no, straight into it. And that's the way that we've seen Stewart fight before. And Hamada obviously is of the same ilk. One of those go forward and take what you can get. Nice double leg check from Stewart. He let some big ones go. Hamada wasn't there in focus that time. Great to see Richie Stewart. We don't see enough of him. He's spent a lot of time overseas.
Nice.
Beautiful work from him. The last time we did see him, of course, when he was taking the South Pacific light and middleweight title off Jesse Booth from Australia. So that was back in September last year, but there's certainly no ring rust crept in by the way he's fighting here tonight.
Bit of a headbutt there, but
yeah,
some nice combinations here from Richie, really stringing them together well, working off that body shot.
And he's changing things around too. Hamada just looks like he's one of those real tough customers. Say, give me what you've got. Nice looping right hand, skimmed off the top of the head, and a good reminder for Hamada to keep that left hand high. He immediately puts it up, so an indication that it had some effect. And beautiful leg check, lovely work from Stewart. And his hand speed has been really good to look at. This is a K1 rules fight.
Yep, so they're allowed to go for the clinch, but only throw off one knee.
Only for one knee, then they must let go with one hand. And was that the bell? Oh no, I'm hearing things. But it's been a real good start from Richie Stewart, who's really put the pressure on. And Hamada cops another big right hand. How tough is this?
This is a long round.
And he's found the home for that right hand, and now he goes in. They'll be broken up. And there goes the bell this time, and we follow Hamada back to his corner. Atsushi Hamada down there in the corner with his trainer Kensaku. Comes from Tokyo. His background is in karate, Shark. He's had the 10 fights for 8 wins. Fighting out of the Team Dragon gym and movies. And he's a churchman. Is about the interpretation. And he might be praying for some divine intervention here after the way Richie Stewart started round number 1 and is continuing here. Spinning back fist and really mixing it up now. Stewart going downstairs and up. And Hamada is just showing a lot of toughness, but not too much on attack. Most of his work's been defensive so far, Shark.
Well, Richie really is starting to get some momentum here and picking some
there it goes! A looping left hand! He landed the right, come back with the left, and Hamada goes 6 to his knees. He's up on his feet.
Still looks good.
Clyde Cowley says, yep, he's okay. It was a power, it was a big heavy punch rather than a knockout punch.
And I think his leg's really taken a pasting. He's feeling it in the leg department.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, he was almost down again, and Stewart rushes in to finish things off. That left hand, well, the right was landing time and time again, and now he's changed it over to the left. So really, really mixing it up, and another one lands home. This time it's the right, then he goes for that knee. 2 of them. Only one, says Clyde Cowley. There goes that leg getting a bit more punishment, and a leaping knee. And Hamada showing all sorts of courage to stay out there and to keep coming forward, Shark. But then, he won't be coming forward after that. And the count goes on again. He says he's okay, and Clyde Cowley agrees. And Richie Stewart said, I want an early night at the office. Comes in, another right hand over the top. And that head is too open and exposed. And this time the knee sits him back on the ropes. And what do you got to say about the toughness from Hamada, Shark?
He's got a huge heart. He's had every option to go down, but he's chosen to keep on his feet and fight. I hope he makes the bow, to be honest. Because,
well, he deserves to. That knee so close to the head, and that left hand skimming across, and he's got no response. And there goes the knee. Well, it had to come sooner or later, and Clyde Cowley calls it off, and Richie Hardcore Stewart adds another huge scalp to his repertoire. He's ecstatic. One of the busiest fighters when he's in the ring, and one of the most popular as well. And Hamada took all sorts of punishment. He was up and down like a yo-yo, but he couldn't recover from that last knee. And Richie Stewart has done it. And he's done it for the Kiwi, Shark.
Well, 1-0 to the New Zealand.
But you've got to take your hat off to Atsushi Hamada, who just would not go away.
Oh, courage.
He took, yeah, that's what it is. So that's what we've got to look forward to with 2 more to go. 2 more internationals. Hamada did himself proud, but Richie Stewart has proved time and time again, up against some of the best fighters in the world.
Well, Richie really showing his caliber. He is an international fighter.
Oh, yeah. I thought he went close to winning a Commonwealth title up against Richard Fendwick down in Taupo a few years ago. And he's a really nice fella, Richie Stewart. And when he trains hard, he's almost unstoppable. The hardcore. One of the things he does, we had Hamada, who's in the church. One of the things that Richie Hardcore Stewart does, he goes to third world countries, and you know, he's been a great ambassador. He goes over there and tries to help people that are less fortunate than us brought up here in this great country of ours. And he's a humanitarian as well as a top fighter. Yeah, that was putting everything together tonight, Shark. There wasn't he left no tricks out of the bag tonight.
No, he didn't.
He left none in the bag, I should say. He brought them all out. Here we go. Go, you good thing.